Hey, and we are back to talk about that last game. Ball movement, ball movement, ball movement on this team. But the main factor, Brett had an animal-like game.
Yes, he did.
He had maybe 5, 6 rebounds, but he carried them with the down-low play.
He boxed out really well, able to position himself to get the rebounds and put the second missed shots back in the basket.
His hook shot was totally on. I mean, totally on.
You can tell he's been practicing that hook shot for quite a bit.
He's been practicing it all his life. That's pretty. He's got you got the hook shot from the left side, and on the right side he's got the bank where he what's it called, fades away. But this is home court advantage right here. He knows this court. So Brett's going to be the MVP for this game. The great thing about the Brett, John, and Dan team is any one of those guys is capable of being the MVP of the game.
That's right. That's right. All of them extremely good players.
Definitely.
Very capable of being an MVP of any game.
Definitely. And, Brett's very athletic, and he could dunk more, but all he wants to do is win. So you'll see a lot of times where he could dunk it, but he just goes for the layup because he's always thinking about the win. He gets his dunks in still. But we are going to move on to our next game. But you also got to give credit to John and Dan for getting it in Brett's hands, but getting it in Brett's hands where he has the right position. John had an absolutely perfect pass into Brett that game, and John and Brett have been playing ball and playing many things. That doesn't sound right. Since first grade, so they really know each other on the court.
Chemistry's a big thing in basketball. You've got to have good chemistry to win.
Yes, you do. You know what they say is, if you don't have chemistry, you could always take a class on chemistry, and you still won't have it. If you got chemistry, you don't got to take the class, and you still have it. So we're going to move on to the next game.
Let's do that.
My sister's going to be playing in the game. It's going to be Courtney and Slaw, who just scored. What a horrible team. It's going to be Slaw, Courtney, and Martin versus Brett, Dan, and John. This should be a romping, and if it's not a romping, Brett, Dan, and John should be embarrassed. This is one of the worst teams I've ever seen.
Well, let's get to the action. Okay, here's Dan with the ball. He gives it to is that Slaw?
It was John who missed.
John missed the shot. Now Brett with a rebound. Brett over to Dan. Dan dribbling other side, gets it back to Brett. Brett with a layup.
Nice. It seemed like he was under the hoop, and he was still able to make that shot.
Here's Martin. Here's Slaw with the basketball. Slaw guided by Dan. Long shot by Slaw. Missed it. Ooh, rebounded Brett. Brett Douglas going the other way now. Brett Douglas, his scoop shot no good, but he gets his own rebound. Over the head hook, no good. Courtney tips it up and in, though.
It was John.
Excuse me, John. That's right, Courtney's in the other team. Here's Courtney with the basketball. Now he gives it to Slaw. Slaw over to Martin.
I've always
dribbles,
said,
puts it up. It is good.
I've always said that Slaw is an amazing player to have on the team as maybe two, but this is a chance to
Courtney, punch him in the face.
Slaw, who is the star of the
John's long shot, by the way, missed. Rebounded by Slaw. Gives it stolen away by Brett.
This is Slaw's team. This is Slaw's chance to show if he can be a star of a team, a bad team. Oh,
Brett gets a layup.
And what a pass by John.
By the way, folks, Brett just scored. Now Courtney back the other way.
That was
No
pretty
good.
close.
Rebounded, taken away by John. John to Brett, to Dan. He makes it. Now going the other way, Slaw makes it. Now Dan Henry coming back the other way. Dan Henry with the basketball. Dan Henry behind the back pass to, stolen away by Courtney. Courtney's got it. Gives it to Slaw. His shot is no good. Rebounded Brett Douglas. Brett Douglas, his pass is stolen.
Well, it went out of bounds.
Or it
so
went out of
It
bounds.
wasn't officially stolen, but it almost was.
Brett playing
Brett-
against his sister.
Brett is going crazy on the rebounds. He's
Well, he doesn't want to get beat by assists.
Well, he's jumping high and he's holding it down, but he's also being guarded by Martin.
Here's
Not-
Brett with the basketball now. Bank shot is good.
That's his shot. You're gonna learn.
And now here comes Martin with the basketball. Martin dribbles into the lane, gives it to Courtney. Her shot no good. Now Brett gets
That
the
almost hit
rebound. His
rim.
hook shot is good.
God,
Someone's
he
got
is
the hook down.
killing right now.
Well, here's Courtney now with the basketball.
Shoot it.
Courtney stops, looking to do what, trying to figure out
Shoot
what
it
to do.
again.
She shoots him, but she makes it. Nice
Shot by
Boom.
shot by Courtney Douglas. Now Brett with the basketball now.
She's not half wolf. Like, oh, great pass.
Oh, nice pass there into
Look at this pass thing.
John,
and he makes it.
Picking
Here
apart the
comes Slaw
zone.
with the basketball now. Slaw
Maybe
is
that's
going to
'cause
dribble
Courtney's
into
not
the
even a
lane.
part of it.
His layup is no good.
he's got.
Rebounded Dan Henry.
gotta
Dan
take
Henry coming
over.
the other way. Gives it to John. John's shot is no good. Tipped around. And I believe tipped in by Brett Douglas.
And it was.
Here comes Courtney the other way. She's going
Shoot
to shoot
it.
the ball. No good. Rebounded by John. Out to Dan Henry. Dan Henry going to. He tries to jam. He misses. John jammed. He missed.
No, yeah, Dan.
And now
Dan set John up.
we go the other
perfectly.
way, and Slaw makes the basket for the other team.
Oh!
John throws an alley-oop to Brett. He misses the alley-oop, but then
Courtney's their
Courtney-
leading scorer, I think.
Courtney
She's
makes the
on
basket
fire.
there.
Oh.
Okay, now it's Slaw with a rebound. This is end-to-end, folks. He's going to dribble to the basket. His shot no good, and we've got a
Well,
slight injury.
it was off. It was off Brett, and it hit the pole. But I think Brett also slammed Slaw.
Okay.
Slaw has to take over.
Here's Courtney, left side to
Martin.
Martin shot no good. Rebounded John. Taken by Dan Henry. Out to John. John to Brett. Brett, his shot, he puts it up and in.
A lot of points by the Wolfman right now.
Here's Slaw with the basketball. Slaw over to Martin, top of the key. Martin over to Courtney. Courtney going to shoot a long shot off the bank and in. Courtney with, I believe, 6 points.
Yes.
Here's Dan with the basketball
I
now.
taught her
Dan
well.
Henry, long. Actually, it was a pass into Douglas who puts it up and in. Now Courtney is dribbling,
Courtney, shoot it. You're feeling it.
just walking it up the court. Now she's going to stop. And she's going to pop a long shot. No good. Not far off, though. Here comes
Uh-oh.
John's pass stolen by Slaw. Slaw's going to jam, but he missed the jam. Now Martin
tries-
gets the rebound. His layup's no good. He gets another. Now Slaw's got it again. His shot atop the key, no good. Rebounded Brett Douglas.
Those are just a lot of missed opportunities.
Oh!
And Brett's shot is missed, but John is there to
Again?
finish.
for the slam. And